Welcome back, lads and ladies. We are now here for the second game of the Saturday's matches. USA versus Japan. Very close game. At the 53-minute mark, Japan were leading by 10 points, America by 8, and then all of a sudden America decided to have a big surge from a nice scrum.
It's a long way back for Japan now.
And then ever since then, they've been pushing hard up to the 71st minute. 27 points to 10. So that's mostly due to Japan not being able to catch those high balls. They've been dropping a couple, they've been knocking them on. To be frank, quite a few mistakes from all teams really so far, but Japan have been making an awful lot of them compared to America.
The US have managed 4 tries in a fixture since their last World Cup. What a day for it. They will need all of those points as they face Canada next week.
America won the penalty.
They have a terrible record of late. So that will fill them with confidence and crucially fill that points column in the Pool B table.
Absolutely. Canada have had their number for a while now, but it's a World Cup. It's an opportunity for them to maybe progress if they can come away with a win and to go into that game with what looks like a bonus point victory. They'll be full of confidence, no doubt about it, and they will be.
I'm not saying it's not possible to get like 3 tries within 7 minutes. I mean, you can get at least 2 if you're lucky, but 3 is a bit of an ask. Bit much of an ask.
They'll come out all guns blazing for that last pool game.
I think one of the few games that I actually look forward to for the Women's World Cup is watching Canada face America. I don't know, it's just a rivalry that we all like to see. You know, kind of like Australia versus England, or Wales versus England, or the Black Ferns versus everybody else. You know, it's just one of those games that you really want to enjoy watching, basically, just because of the whole rivalry behind it, you know. Kind of grabbing her neck there a bit hard, love. Come on now. No need for that. Now what? Oh, she's offside. Damn.
She is. I mean, Kelter is everywhere, but she's also giving away penalties. So it just needs to be mindful of.
Oh, the American was offside. I thought the Japanese last was offside. I think, how could you be offside? They're all behind the line. I tend to watch the attacking group rather than a defending group, so forgive me if I don't pick up a couple of things.
Otsuka given time to get that one away. Finds Nagata.
I need to get
17
moving.
points
Come
the
on.
difference. You feel like this one might have got away from Leslie Mackenzie's side. But they are still headed towards the US half.
American lass just holding on to the Japanese lady's leg. Just like, no, you're not going anywhere. Not going anywhere.
They can just get a wriggle on.
The entire wing is open. They could throw it down to the wing, but they won't try it.
Zip in these Japanese scrum halves. The ball delivery.
Nice meters carried there.
Find themselves over the halfway line. Slightly
They're going to go down the right wing now.
Over the top.
A bit too high of a chip because it's just gone into America's hands.
Assesses her options and decides to.
If you want a bomb, you want to go high, not long. Especially on a nice sunny day, because when it's sunny, you won't be able to see the ball coming down. Kind of like cricket, basically. You know, whenever you catch those high balls in cricket, you want to make sure that you're playing T20. White balls are easy to spot in the day. Well, unless there's clouds. Then you're screwed, basically. I don't know what it is. I find white balls easy to catch compared to red balls in cricket. Japan are now making a run for it. They've completely destroyed the defence of the Americans. That's a consolation try for Japan. Nice. Nice. Still time to at least get another one if they're lucky, if they're quick. Komachi Imaguchi got that try.
Wow, what a wonderful finish. Probably saw Detovo score, thought, right,
Yeah, she caught it on the halfway line, decided to just run past 2 defenders and a third. What was funny about that is that the prop was the fastest to catch up to her. The winger wasn't even trying to catch up.
It's a wonderful score. Going to convert her and kick. Sorry, convert her and
Come on, girl, you got to convert this. Nice.
7 points on the board.
10 points
Who
behind
knows?
now. So if they're
Maybe a little too
quick,
late, but
get a
again,
penalty,
just thinking about development, next
slot the
stages,
drop goal
potential
over,
losing bonus point,
then
maybe
go
this is
for the
Burnley.
last try, they could draw it.
First step.
If they're quick, they could draw it.
Then you think you just
Like,
get
because it
back,
just takes
get
one
back,
offside,
head down,
one knock on,
kick out the
one
tackle.
little
Really good
unintentional
spot.
high tackle, and then this could go Japan's way if we're lucky.
Grimaces to absolute beam. She looked quite unhurried towards the end of that.
I've actually got myself a Japanese jersey upstairs. I don't know why I
I think
don't
she knew
wear
everyone
it.
was chasing her. She thought she was in.
Honestly, Japan is my favourite neutral side because they're just so enjoyable to watch. They enjoy the game they play. They enjoy rugby. Doesn't matter if they win or lose. You know they enjoy it. It's the same with like watching Tonga or Samoa. But the difference is between Tonga and Samoa is that Tonga is more amateur because an awful lot of their guys and lasses, they actually are fishermen. Most of them are fishermen in their spare time. You know, so they've got like full-on jobs. They don't like put 100% of their goals into rugby basically. So it's just nice to see Tonga play just because they enjoy the sport. But with Samoa, they actually are game changers, as a Fiji. Like in the recent Pacific Championship, Fiji, the men at least, they won the championship, beating Australia, because I think what happened with that is that because the test series between Australia and England was going on at the same time, Australia couldn't put their A team to one or the other, so they decided to do the Pacific Cup because they thought they could win that with their A team. It was close, but they unfortunately failed, and Fiji won that, so you know, good on them for getting that really. Fiji don't really get that much glory for most of the hard work that they put into rugby really. Not that Australia didn't deserve it, because you know, they've got an awful lot of other things to look forward to, like the rugby championship over there, you know, with the Beslo Cup and all that. Yeah, this year's Beslo Cup was all over the shop really, like so many problems, like with Nick White's moustache. We were all scared that Nick White's moustache was about to get slapped off his face, the poor thing, but it's alright, he made a recovery, you know. You're wondering why I'm digging at Nick White, it's just I don't take kindly to divers. You know, you don't do that in rugby, you don't dive in rugby, mate. Never straight. Why don't they ever penalise them for not putting the ball straight? I've never understood that. USA have kind of screwed it up there. They're still in possession. They're like 22 metres out from the line.
Getting their hands on the ball for the first time. Waters shoving.
They're on the wing. They're trying to push. They're getting closer. Oh, they've knocked it on.
It's absolute chaos out in Whangarei. The US will not mind that one bit. Okay.
Coming back for a knock-on in the tackle. I was saying that could be
2 minutes, 10 seconds left in this half.
Potential deliberate knock-on. We'll go and have a look. It looked like as Zachary
What do you mean
was trying
potential
to get
knock-on? It was a knock-on. Let's see. She tried rolling it off her hand off. Let's see.
So Emma McLaughlin just heading over to converse with Ian Tempest. Let's find out whether or not this knock-on was deliberate.
What?
Or as Philip Tossiet would put it, savvy.
She kind of like threw it off, but left it. She like let go of it at the last second, so the Japanese player would rush into it. That might have been a deliberate knock-on.
Thank you. Captain now?
Well, it's consistent.
Deliberate knock-on, yellow card. We're 11.
Oh, Japan. Japan got deliberately carded for that. Okay.
11?
And try scorer Iwakugi will play no further part in this one. She heads for the touchline.
Well, Japan now have 14 women against USA's 15.
Feels slightly for it.
Drop ball.
I think there's a genuine attempt.
They're going to go for a drop goal now.
It's just because she's gone in with her arm stretched as opposed to her shoulder. It looks
She's going to skip forward because their preparation for this is way too long. They'll try and wind down the clock as much as possible whenever they do drop goals. It's like on the far right end of the field as well. She could do this. It's good. It's good. Yep, she made it. Good drop,
Her
Phil.
counter definitely brought her kicking boots with her to Fongaré today. 3 from 3 from the tee.
Well, drop goal, I say,
Despite
it's a
the swirling
penalty kick.
conditions, she brings
Don't know why I
her
keep saying
talent
drop goal.
today
You
up
actually
to
have to drop the
14
ball for it to be counted as a drop goal.
Impressive haul, and she has been the difference. Especially in the
Good
second
point,
half.
Tally. 13-17.
She's getting more involved, very
America.
physical as well. Only a classic, getting a game by the scruff of the neck.
20 seconds left. There's not much Japan can do here unless they put all their women on the scrum to try and turn it. Ah, knock on.
Japan will not
Knock
go
off
down
in the
without
ruck.
a fight, but the ball is back with the Eagles.
It's
Kate Zachary popped in fantastic at the heart of that one.
What is it? Is that not a knock on?
Plenty of talk.
Oh,
obviously,
Japan had
given
the
this
hands in the
will be
ruck.
about
Didn't count.
The US going on to face Canada next week. But can I just get a word on Japan?
No,
What
they
do you
just
make
kicked it
of
out.
this side? Oh,
That's USA versus Japan. USA won soundly with 30 points to 17. Kind of heartbreaking for the Japanese because they led there throughout most of the first half. And then in the 53rd minute, it just all unravelled from there. America were patient and they held off quite well there. Excuse me, my house is falling apart. Doors being slammed, hammers being brought down. We've actually got construction workers outside, but they're not going off at the moment because they know the World Cup's on and they're watching alongside me.
Thank you,
No,
Claire.
probably
Thank you,
not.
Topsy. Great win that for the
But no,
USA.
I'm lucky there's no
Really good
construction work
second
going on.
half
So,
to watch, very entertaining indeed.
on to the game
So
of the
the
weekend.
USA are
We've
remaining
got
with their first
Canada,
win. Back in action
not
next
Canada.
Sunday against Canada.
What am I
First
doing?
up for Canada
England versus
is their
France. We're
pool
going to
league
skip
match
to that
tomorrow
now. I hope you all enjoyed
against
this
Italy.
episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Come on,
Yeah,
Roses,
what I'm
let's
not
do
gonna
this.
what I'm not